Okay, we are on chapter 7, Superhero. You probably can't read that without a mirror. This chapter is by Donovan Curtis. For a surefire alarm clock, you couldn't do much better than dog slobber. Cut it out, Beatrice, I complained, burying my head deeper into my pillow to avoid Chow Chow's slimy tongue. It did the trick for about 30 seconds. The next thing I knew, I felt a strange buzzing against the back of my neck, pulsing on and off like, my phone? I flipped over in bed, dislodging my cell phone from the dog's mouth. It was set on mute, but there was no mistaking the vibration of an incoming call. Who could be trying to reach me now? Which of my friends would even be awake at... I blinked the sleep out of my eyes and stared at the lit-up screen. 6:52 on a Saturday morning? I squinted to bring the caller ID into focus. Daniel N. Newsombaum. I snatched up the unit, wiped the drool off my comforter, and mumbled, What? Donovan, are you asleep? Yeah, my reply was bitter. I'm right in the middle of a bad dream about some idiot waking me up at the crack of dawn. Listen, I just saw Noah. And I should care about this because? I prompted with a yawn. He was dressed all funny in like thermal ballet tights and forget it. I'll never describe it right. And he had a chair. A chair? And that look on his face, you know, the one where he's about to do something dumber than usual? Noah's IQ was actually higher than the two Daniels put together, with mine thrown in for good measure, but I'll let it pass. I thought you and Sanderson were done looking out for Noah, I interrupted. It was too much of a hit on your image, remember? We were. It's just that, well, he was just starting down Staunton Street. So? So isn't that where hashtag lives? The pieces fell into place with a painful clunk. The world's greatest genius was making good on his promise to stand up to my bully for me. After I specifically made him swear he wouldn't step at this hour to fight with hashtag, what was left of him would be delivered to his parents in an eyedropper. I'm on it, I wheezed at the phone and broke the connection. I leaped out of bed and threw on jeans and a shirt. Candy was asleep in his usual position, on his back with his giant paws splayed in all directions. But Beatrice was watching me, in keen interest, as if she'd never seen a human act so agitated before. Beatrice? Oh no. Thanks to Beatrice, I wasn't allowed anywhere near Hashtaggart. If I went over to protect Noah and hashtag, and I got into a beef, that could be curtains for Beatrice, and definitely curtains for me when Brad found out. No way I could go there. On the other hand, how could I not? It was my fault Noah was at Hardcastle Middle School. Sure, he got himself kicked out of the academy, but if it hadn't been for me, he never would have managed it. If he got himself beaten to a pulp by hashtag, in the end, it was on my head. I couldn't let it happen. I headed for the door. Squeak! I looked down. The bow bone peeked up from under my sneaker. My eyes traveled to the slumbering Candy. He was stirring. If he woke up, he'd head straight for his favorite toy. When he really got going with that thing, it could disturb the whole house. The last thing I needed was for Brad to search for me and find me on the one street I wasn't supposed to go on. I carefully tweezered the bow bone between my thumb and forefinger and eased it silently into my pocket. Candy rolled over and returned to sleep. We'll continue that tomorrow.